I want to feel your heart right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. I'm barely breathing and breathing to the ground, but it's never time we all stand up. Stop like to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we forget exit destiny. So let's shout it out. You will feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your heart right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spark like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to the tomorrow. The heart that can let it be, you give me strength and give me faith. To take the darkness, let's forget all the love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana. Здравейте, зрители на канала Nerdzone. Аз съм Картача и това е поредното ми разиграване на играта Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise играем за примерно 9-ти път, нещо такова. И е време да продължим директно, няма да се бавя. Така. Време е да се завръщаме, по принцип. Но това, което ще направя, да пробвам да отида напред, е така, за да видя какво става. Изчистихме гората предния епизод. Супер. Освен съседите, които са взели да бръмчат с ремонти и заради които не мога да записвам спокойно хронокрос. Има и някакви други хора навънка на пътя, които демонстрират новите си превозни средства.
Dragon swarm! I'm on!
Hit! Hurt! I never miss! Waterfall!
I'll tear you apart!
Airborne beast! My specialty!
Away!
Now!
Don't leave! Hey! Ha! Blow them away!
Flying freaks!
Why can't they
I'm
just
only
sit
getting
still?
weaker.
Shia, can you take care of them?
Now! No sooner said than
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Трябва да свикна с разместването.
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts.
Whoo! Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
By now you know.
Little help!
I'm ready.
Hey,
It's
when did
over.
I get so popular? Take this!
Denied.
Talon Hurricane!
Get in the wind!
Fine!
See, these ones can run rings around us.
Take this!
Searing flame! Reload! Whoa, hey! When is
Leave the
annihilation?
ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Not on my watch. Water,
Take
hear
this!
my
I'm on it.
call.
Tear!
Dance
Hurricane
in the wind.
thrust! Whirlwind snap!
Field. Will this help?
The tide of battle has
Get you all
turned.
tucked away.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right. Comrades in
Here you
arms.
are. Hurricane
In
thrust!
here.
Sentimental?
More for the stockpile.
You're finished!
Lunar blast. Watch us
I'm on it!
sweep.
Dragon swarm!
Talon
Hurricane!
Lightning.
You're mine! Prepare to be sealed!
Sweet dreams.
Here's a healing art.
Get on in there with your first aid.
Dragon swarm!
Take it. Lightning supernova.
Nothing gets by me.
Searing flip. I never miss.
Eagle's eye! You're mine! Dragon
Freeze
swarm!
Lancer. Dance in the wind.
Double demon fang!
In here.
Kikara!
I'll
Oh, yeah.
stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Together, that wasn't even a problem. What's this thing? I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Right, here goes!
Hear me, flame of fury!
In a bind?
Burning
Dragon form!
Hear my call! Purge malevolence! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact claw!
Ardex, here I come through!
Now you see what I can do!
Air thrust!
Eternal devastation!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Oi.
Nice one, Alphin! Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Кладенче. Има доста такива кладенчета, между другото. Ой. Angel Wings.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Скоро ще отида в гората да си взема още подаръци. Ice cream recipe. Супер. Идеално. Идеално. Окей. Калабунга. Subsurface Mirage. Въобще не съм сигурен как се слага стръв. Ядем фишинга. Примерно. Не е това. Help. Fishing gear screen, къде е това? Аха, Y, за да си сменя род и лур. Идеално. Това ще го изпълня на следващото място.
Here's
this
a healing
way.
arc.
Soaring light spear!
Take this. It's a duel of the arts.
Here I come and face
Go
me!
in there with the others.
Watch this.
Now.
Flying freaks! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Healing wall.
Can't get out of this!
Spread. Hard
Dragon Swarm!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
now.
We've all got enough on our plates. Yes, ma'am.
Do it.
Xion!
Get toasty.
Bird strike!
Ej, Nasko.
Not a chance! Damn it!
Wind astral
It's too
energy.
fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Lightning
One's
condemn.
mine!
Take this!
Thunderblade.
Eagle thigh!
Here's a healing arc.
Dazzle!
Now.
Live up!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
И от другия край на колибата има нещо. Ма я да видим какво е. Турбичка. Оранжев гел. Къде? Портокалов. Класическите гелчета са така предметите за лечение в Tales игрите винаги. Поне доколкото аз не съм
This will be
срещал
a delicious piece of cake.
друго нещо за тях.
Radiant love here.
Crush! Be still!
There. How's this?
It's time!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Here I come! You're finished!
Searing flame.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
With the others.
Hurricane Thrust! Take this! It's over!
One at a time.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned.
Huh?
Thunderblade. Lunar corruption.
You're mine!
Lunar
Dazzle!
blast. Purge malevolence. Arcane
It's over.
waterfall.
Eat this!
Searing flame.
Ой!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Верно ще ме накара да отида от ония край, или не? Аха, изненада. Добре, разбирам. Ако дойда от този край, нищо няма да стане естествено, но все така.
Right, here goes!
Lightning
I'm not done!
condemned. Dragon shell. Radiant flame. Here.
Crush!
Eagle
assault.
Searing flame. Reload. Water. Hear my
Crush.
call.
Окей.
Let's get you all tucked away.
We got flyers!
I've got
Dragon
this.
Swarm.
Let a marksman handle it.
Thunder field.
All yours!
Dragon shell. More with that.
Severing wind! Tear! Here I come!
Leave the chargers to me.
Here I come!
Annihilation.
I never miss.
Sweet dreams.
Това беше напълно излишно.
Take this!
Just getting
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light astral
Crush!
energy. I'm out of ammo.
It's over!
I can carve through armor.
Crush!
Lightning
Take
condemned.
Eternal
Thunder
Devastation!
flame.
Take it.
Dragon
I'm
Swarm!
just getting started.
Talon Hurricane!
Raging cascade.
Do
Take
it,
this.
Kisara! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
This could be useful.
Окей.
I won't forgive you.
Here I come!
Dance in the wind.
Try harder! Not a chance!
These fists have got your name on them.
Take this! Eternal devastation!
Their hide is thick as armor.
Swallow dance! Burn!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't
Charge
be a
like that could
complaint.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Hit now! Kisora! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll heal you all!
Това беше интересно.
It was nice while it lasted.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. Okay, here I go.
Here goes! Radiant Pierce!
You're mine!
I'm out of ammo!
Let's try harder!
Denied!
Denied!
Not a chance!
Magnet in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Seal! Do it!
Goodwill!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
ето
think
сега
we
ще
might be
тествам.
getting too strong.
Isn't
Тествам
that good?
риболова.
Play
Стига приказва. Ся. Why? Мигаус
I
роб.
hope we catch something decent.
Indeed.
Beginners,
Hungry
така.
bellies are counting on this.
Easy catches, Berserker, Piranha, Amber, Mackerel.
Where should I cast my line?
И Цукуя нещо си. Корал и нещо си глъта на Спонд, Тилапия, Ласереда, Салман, Сардоникс, Алабала, Данан Бас. Нямам абсолютно нищо, което да си струва.
Reel it in. Good fishers always keep their cool.
Да, това беше грешно фаната. Грешно изтървана от мен риба.
Reel it in.
Фак.
You've got to know when to quit.
Верно ли, човек? Айде, стига. Само една грешка. Буквално само една грешка. Определено ми трябва по-добра въдица.
There we go.
На този етап вече... Това дори е без грешка. Дори беше без грешка до тука. И за малко да
Well,
изтърва.
it's not bad per se.
Nice work!
KFC бас. Булшит. Тия другите лурове ограничени ли са? Не мисля, че са ограничени.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Ha! All right.
Сега вече разбирам доста. Рип.
I'll get you next time.
Рип.
Oh.
Това ще е някаква тегава риба.
I'll let you go this
Това е
time.
някаква тегава риба. Вау. То понт въобще не е лесен.
Reel it in.
Всяко пак фана бас.
Well, it's not
Окей, не е
bad
бас.
per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Това сигурно е най-добрата риба, която някога съм фащал.
Ha!
Цъкна го! Глупости.
There we go.
Добре.
Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Емералд Салмон, YY и AX е лесър пирачо.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Ha! I've got something.
Има различни бутони, с които да викаш рибата. Леле. Тая е тегавина. От сега ви казвам. Вау, тригъра ми изпуска няколко пъти вече. Или се бави, не съм сигурен. Фанах я.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Let down си ти. Това си беше баш рибата. Така, лесър пирарачо. Пираручо. AX. Ай.
There we go.
Ако е пираручото, тръгвам. Явно така се хващала риба. Не, това е кейс и бас. Хай.
There we go.
То тригър за пореден път ме предава.
You've got to know when to quit.
Тригъра за пореден път ме предава и...
All right.
Това пак ще е бас. Трябва да рискувам. Грешна посока, грешна посока. Трябваше да рискувам, защото бях много близко до края. Дай да пробваме. Това трябва да е моята риба. Сега смени посоката. Не! Не, грешна посока. Holy shit, последен опит правя за тази риба. Тегава е. Тя не е тази. Според мен не е тази. Не е тази. Добре. Quit fishing, за сега ще се върна с по-хубава пръчка. Явно това ме спъва доста за момента.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Така. Ранчото. Рест.
I think I'll read my book a little more.
Окей, това ли беше диалога? Интересно ми е downloadable контент такъв е. Аха, това са тия... Да, разбрах. Аз имам някакви такива красотички. Бил съм тука. Yes, сега да видим какво ще изготвя. Айскрим. Ринуел.
Good food is the best kind of magic. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. To be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Shion?
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Шматки, да. Привет, Вълчо.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Аз имам чувство, че Ринуел може да се скара и без да има с кого да се скара. На този етап. Почти съм убеден даже.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
And none of it legal. Какво става? Оставиха ме да продължа толкова напред?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Is it? О, Шион, човек. No contest. В смисъл, Ринуел даже ми е симпатична. Просто е инфантилна расистка. Докато Шион е значително по-зле. The elevator seems to be offline. That's the end of the road, I guess. Окей. Добре. При теб са наравно. Явно имаш по-изострена непоносимост към...
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her master core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Шион не ми изглежда като някого, с когото говоря за сладолед въобще. Като цяло не ми изглежда като някого, с когото говоря въобще. The Mysterious Pair. Solve the mystery. Окей. The Owl Forest. Тази анимация няма остарее никога.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Намерили сме 50% от совите. О, окей. Окей. Лайбрарито. Що казах, че Ринуел е расистка? Ами... заради отношението и към ренанците в общи линии. В смисъл, всички имат причина да са скептични към тях и прочее. Тя просто отива много отвъд борда във всеки един възможен момент. О, не се срамувайте. Не, чай са, как беше? Не се срамувайте. Не, как я имитирах мамка му? Не се срамувайте да ми донесете. Още много и много книги. Аз ще бъда тук и жадно ще ги чакам. Надали беше това, но се там. Окей. Упс. Сайд квестовете после.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Ако нямаш... О, чакай, аз не я превеждах тая игра, бе, баси, аз... Чуй, защо нещо не работи? После се оказа, че аз въобще не я превеждах, аз си четях на английски. Аз съм голяма шматка. If you don't have anything to do until Deadheim's victory speech, you should wait here. I'll give you a room to use in the meantime. Once it's time for the big event, I'll come to get you all. We'll stay in the room.
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadheim would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Много анемичен, да.
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you!
Какво правиш, бе, лол?
really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Ela?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor.
Може ли по един?
Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Един е.
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up. Hey!
By the way, събирайте детската градина, че вадя огнения меч.
Not like it's the first time. Come
Ще
on.
ви взема акъла, ей!
Okay.
Привет, Марко!
Talon Hurricane! Lightning Thrust! Here I come! It's over! Aim for the weak spot! Death Blossom!
Дано имаме достатъчно предмети, защото иначе стане зле.
Now you see what I can... I'll finish you here and now!
You're finished!
Whirlwind Feeble! Freeze Lancer!
Eternal Devastation! Dragon Fist!
I never miss!
Try harder! Here I come! Try harder!
I'll heal you all! In here!
Ready to go!
Dragon Swarm!
Thank you.
Be still! You're not!
Hey, that... Annihilation! Radiant here! Here's a
I'm
healing
not
arm!
done! Eternal Devastation!
More without
That freaking does take this!
Radiant
Not my
here!
finest.
Защо пак оставихте Лоу да умре, бе? Извинявам се, че викам. Просто... На този етап... Направо не знам. Човек работи с някакви бабуини. Сериозно. Няма да го брингваш от Dead Abyss.
Here I come!
Time to shine!
You're not done yet!
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid! This leap now! Not on my watch! Radiant light! Searing flame! Fury!
Be still! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Soaring Light Spear!
Pierce evil! Gale Force!
Tear!
Freeze Lancer!
Searing Gale!
Guardian
Hurricane thrust! Coming through! Ha!
Много е динамично. Случват се доста визуални неща, но не е чак толкова бързо самата система реално.
Where are you going? Eternal devastation! Shattering of pieces! Attack time! Tear!
Water energy!
Going in!
Lunar blast!
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm! Stop!
Switch power!
Far enough! Dazzle! Tear!
Flame of
Soaring light spear!
I'm gone! I can carve through armor!
Струва ли си? Не си струваш. Чакам.
Can't move!
No!
I'll heal you all!
Don't leave me all alone here.
Energy!
Thank you.
Шион.
I'll bring you back from death to
Thanks.
That tail's a problem.
И Кисара оставите да умре ли, бе, човек? И Кисара ли оставите да умре, бе, човек? Връщам...
Not done yet!
Will this help?
Take this!
It's turned up!
И бате шеф.
Begin! You're mine! In a
I can
bind!
only rely on myself.
Eternal devastation!
Waterfall!
Crush!
Not
It's
in your
on!
dreams!
Dragon swarm!
Tempest engulfs you!
Burning
Crush!
strike!
On your knees!
Glacial spear! Evil!
Air
Freeze
pressure!
Lancer! Here goes!
Моля, съживите Кисара, бе!
Eternal devastation!
Raging
Is this it? I couldn't make it in time.
Hear my call! I'll be saving this one!
Soaring blast!
Magic is evil! Freeze Lancer!
A wall to shield from calamity.
Май не могат въобще.
A debut performance.
Бариер!
I owe you one.
Seismic rupture.
Мисля, че не могат въобще да я върнат в момента, докато е извън партито. Я да я върнем, за да я съживят. Оу, уел. Невъзможно е.
On the wind.
Here I come!
I'll be saving this one!
Over.
Какво правя грешно?
No further.
Правя нещо грешно. Явно.
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Tempest engulfs you.
Here I come!
Tempest.
This one's mine!
Торналото няма много скоро, за да му реагирам по
I'm
принцип.
ready.
In an instant! Impact cross!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
Heal.
I owe you one.
Now you see what I can do.
Exchanging tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused! Burning seal!
Death on the wind.
You're
On
mine!
your knees.
This one's all mine! Eternal devastation!
I'll heal
Soaring
you!
light spear! Tear!
Raging healing circle!
I'll face
Sleep
you.
now!
Not so fast.
Here I come!
Lightning condemned!
Tempest.
Dragon swarm!
Now or never.
Now
Burn!
something special! More where that came from!
Tear!
Light
Hurricane thrust!
Captivity.
Soaring light!
Myself.
More from the top field!
Crush!
What?
Seismic rupture.
Чакай.
More where that came from! Mega ray! Shining supernova! I'll heal you all!
I'll face you.
Spread!
Double
Dance in the
demon!
wind!
Used too much.
Cover the casters!
Shattering up
I'm in your debt.
pieces. Attack time.
Here goes!
Not now.
Not ever, not ever, I won't lose.
Not ever.
Sleep now!
Take this!
More for the
Нахелваха ме в същия момент, в който аз
Be
каснах.
still!
Lunar
Tear!
blast!
Hurricane
More
thrust!
light!
Radiant light.
Soaring light
Force
spear!
of regeneration.
Sealed! Take
Regenerate.
I'll be only getting
Double demon
scared!
fang!
Take to the fray.
Чакай.
Can't end here!
Ето сега прямо бях в анимация и той ме хвана в нея.
No further.
Хвана ме в анимацията, иначе нямаше да умра.
Burning strike! Water! Hear my... Where are you going? Not in your dreams!
From beyond.
Here's a
In
healing
you,
heart.
you see what I can do. Light.
Take care of it!
Resuscitation.
Flame! Reload!
Съживи ме, бе. Мама ти стара, съживи ме.
Not done
This
yet!
is my fault.
This should do it!
Water! Mega
Air
ray!
pressure. Resonate with the earth.
I'll bring you
Stalagmite.
back from death's abyss!
Това го фанах малко в последния момент.
Resuscitation!
Benediction light.
Take this!
I've still got the
Strike!
fight left in
Heal.
me!
Allow me to help you.
Into the astral energy! Dance in
Lightning
the In here!
Here I come! Strike!
Can you take it?
Привет, Астерот! Благодаря за хоста!
I'm in your debt.
Here I come!
Окей.
This ends now!
And there goes the tail.
Right, let's do this! Burn!
Burning strike!
Benediction light.
Can't get out of this!
23к!
Ready and ready!
Бягай! Бягай!
Water astral energy! More with that This one's mine!
Negative gain won't save you! On your
I'll
knees!
heal you all! Thunder blade!
Air pressure!
Бягай!
Another incantation ruined.
Annihilation! Water astral energy!
Окей, идеално.
Light purge malevolence!
Верно ли се навреш точно пред нея?
Go! It's over! More for the stockpile! Here goes! Back into the
Dragon
in your
swarm!
dreams! Here, let me help! First aid!
The tempest engulfs you!
Again! More with the mega ray! Annihilation!
Devastation!
Рип.
Here, let me help!
Burn!
You require First aid!
Take this!
Sleep now! More for the stockpile! Graviton
Elusive
field!
deity! Eternal devastation!
Back into the
Here I
field!
come!
Tornado drive.
Dragon swarm!
More for the stockpile!
Seismic
Ready and
rush.
ready!
I'll heal you all!
Eternal devastation!
Почти е мъртъв.
Armor won't save you!
I can only rely on myself. Thunder field!
Е, това е далечната атака.
Seismic rush!
Here, now!
Мъртъв е.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Привет, Вони.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Rinwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadime.
Deadime's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menencia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balsef and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go.
Защо тази мишка е там, бе? The end is nigh, Вълчо. Might it be the prophesied character development? The prophesized, по-скоро. Почна Roller Drome. Нямам никаква идея. Трябва да споделиш за нея в секцията с GOTY 2020. И две. Да, първо да я свърши, естествено. Много интересно, моята игра на годината все още е Triangle Strategy. Triangle Strategy не би ми била игра на годината в никоя от предните 3 до 5 години. И въпреки това за сега тя ми е играта на годината, защото няма някоя, която да ме кефи повече. Сега намери да го вдигнеш това, а? Sure, когато си използва
What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then? I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived, while the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Because of that.
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
We don't think you're a monster because of that. But you're a monster anyway. Като цяло ресурсите ми се стопяват, разбирате ли? Направо се изпаряват. Изпаряват се. Привет и на теб, Double Ninja. Как беше стрим, Астерот? Видях, че играете God of War 2. Продължаваш по рейдста. Така, със сигурност искам да имам един... Insufficient gold. Super bad. Мега зле. Мега зле. Така. Какви боклуци мога да продавам? Тези не са за продаване, видно. Протекторинг. Няма да го протекнем. Ако продам голд гела, не си струва. Тия постоянни апгрейди ли бяха? Не съм сигурен. Знаете ли, че може да са постоянни апгрейди и да съм ги изпуснал просто? Май са. Атак. О, да. Дефенс. Определено за мен. Elemental Attack, Rin Well. Elemental Defense. Познайте от 3 пъти. Като цяло лоу е доста голяма дупка. Max Health Points. Red Lavender. Greatly increases the attack. Абе, като цяло ще нагрухтят себе си и така. Бих си и сейвал също така. This here is an inn for those who don't have their new housing available yet. You are more than welcome to stay if you like. XP boost.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Come back anytime. Така. Къде отиваме? Head for the hidden underground dock west of Nies. Ой, време.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Контролера ми издиша нещо. Ся. Уоу. Това прескачане беше доста грубо. Дайте ми само секунда да го вържа на кабел. Понякога има такива приумици и не знам какво му става. Сега го вързах на кабел и трябва да се оправи, надявам се. Ой.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
То дали ще продава някакви въдички или нещо? Така.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Menancy and catfish и талка траут. AX и YX.
Where should I cast my line? Reel it in.
Може да не му се...
Фак!
Да не се криеш зад бронята и, нали?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Грешната посока, ама трябваше да рискувам, защото рибата много ме изпържоли тука.
Is this what I think it is?
Okay.
Dagnabbit, it got away.
Всичко правих правилно този път. Буквално нямах нито една грешка, просто... Не знам, аз ли нещо не разбирам как става.
Reel it in.
Е, сега първата грешка.
I'll get you next time.
Даже не знам за какво говориш. Въобще не я слушам какво говори.
There we go.
Привет, огънче.
That was disappointing.
Тегаво е. Нещо самата въдица. Наистина не знам. В смисъл, на практика не правя грешки. Той си каза човека. If you are running into fish you just can't catch without your current rod, it's probably time to upgrade. Show me records of your catching lots of different fish and I'll hook you up with new rods. Okay. Чай, какво? 8 му трябват. Тук къде беше Frozen Valley? Не. Невира Snow Plains беше. Я им тук какви риби има.
We've reached our destination.
О, не. Не сте познали. Грешната посока. А тия защо въобще искат да ме нападат? При все, че ще умрат като кучета. Хаха. Така.
There's a nice breeze here.
Tri-colored catfish. Това е идеално. Хикс.
Oh, we've got a lively one. I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Oh, yeah!
Рекърд. Polar Bass, Невира Пираня и Armored Sturgeon.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. There we go.
Не съм сигурен дали съм фащал тази риба. Така и не видях другите с какво трябва да ги хващам. Грешка. Моля те. Ще кажа, не ме мъчи така, но аз сам се прецаках накрая. Една грешка беше това. Трябваше да проверя сега какво точно се случва. Няма значение. Това беше една грешка.
Alright.
Ой.
Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Берзъркър пираня. Така. Фащал съм Polar Bass е AY. Невира пираня е AA. Armored Sturgeon е Хикс Y. AY, окей.
There we go.
Това пак ли е берсеркера? Ой, фанах я. Каквото и да било.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Пираня.
You sure know what you're doing.
Ha! Reel it in.
Пак ли си ти, бе, приятелю? Моля, не е тя този път. Трябва да се науча да им познавам силуетите. Май си берсъркър пираня.
Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Берсъркър пираня е YA.
Ha!
Това пак беше берсъркър пираня, 100%. Може и да не, не знам. Може би не е тя. Трябва да не е тя. Трябва да е друго. То път трябва да е.
We can get a good meal out of this fella.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Oh boy.
All right.
Добре. Нова риба е това.
We can get a good meal out of
Как
this
бе?
fella.
Стига, какви си изроди, бе?
Amazing.
Да не би да имам някакво... Да не би това да е добро срещу берсъркър. Много съм прост. Power, бас, невира, пираня и арморд стържан.
Where should I cast my line?
Аз какво става да чуя?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Аз не. Що ме така специална? Вау! Вау, застрелях я. Топът.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
Понт тилапия.
Ha! Is this what I think it is?
Is it? Вау, тази няма да е фана. Много бързо изтича. Много е бърза. Нямам шанс.
I'll get you next time.
Грешната ботонка. Имам някакъв шанс срещу нея, но трудна работа.
I've got something.
Това сигурно ще е пак берзъркър пиранята. Май тя.
We can get a good meal out of this fella.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Понт тилапия. Както да е, връщам се до около 15-20 минути макс.
Now where might those fish be?
Само да изляза и да сейвам. Това ще е кратка почивчица някаква. Упс. Да сейвам, за да мога после да разкарам излишните минути. Връщам се до 20 минути макс. Окей. Време е да лоудна и да продължа играта. Като ще продължа по мейн квеста. Спра се бая с тия риби. Един ден ще ги изхващам. Някой ден, но не сега.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Това ще е катастрофално тегав дънжън.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. It looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almedria.
This might not be the best place in the world to work, but at least you spend your days never having to worry about starving. You can't head out to fish in the ocean, but if you don't mind the river fishing, there's a good spot outside with all the fish you could ever want. It's real unusual for Lord Almidrea to come through here, letting any of us know ahead of time. She took off with a sizable posé too. Wonder what was that all about? Wonder what that was all about. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just glad she didn't ask to come along with her. Ask us to come along with her. Бах, не мога чета нещо изведнъж след паузата. I ain't back to Nies in a long while. If I ain't one bright eyes, if it ain't one bright eyes busting my chops on deck, it's another busting my chops on the docks. Speaking of which, did you hear? They say that cargo might contain stolen goods. What someone smuggled from outside the realm. Oh yeah, I heard. But it won't concern us what's inside. Our job is to process them and move on. Yeah, I hear you. We've got enough to worry about with how heavy it's gonna be to haul it around. Яко риба, между другото. This boat here is used for shipping. Always takes off with an empty cargo hold and comes back with a full one. Pretty big, ain't she? But compared to Lord Almeidrea's personal ship, this thing's a cupcake. Окей, отиваме от другия край.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry. Damn! So we missed her! You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Хайде, Махавар. Let's do this. Ready to go, set sail. Alright, just hold on tight, cause it's gonna get... Alright, just hold on tight, cause it's gonna get bumpy. Забравих, че той говори.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danons. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danons like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danons were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us, but nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danon people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danons had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danons do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little.
No, it's a good plan.
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almedria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Haide, Mahavar. That ship had a better head start than I first thought. If you wanna take a nap before things pop off, now's the time. Rest.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
The obligatory ship level. Наско знам, че ще бъда опроверган по всички правила на шоуна на анимето, обаче не ги виждам като двойка, аз честно казано. Алфенишион.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Mobile Fortress, great idea. Най-после се връщаме към противници, които мога да блъскам здраво в земята. Members who left have returned to your party.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Ай, тука няма нищо. Live Bottle 3. Страхотно. Сега сейф. Почти 30 часа в игра. Предполагам, че съм почти до средата. Също така. В моят случай далеч не е само мейн сторито.
Out of our way!
Take it! Bring him down!
I never miss! Hope this works!
Rolling snap! Fall back! Dazzle!
Radiant!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand! Engaging!
Let me help!
Take it!
First aid!
Dragon swarm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Here goes!
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Eternal devastation! Here! Radiant!
It's time! Fire support!
I'll heal
Dragon
you all!
swarm!
Lightning orb! More where that came from!
Take it!
Talon
storm!
Thunder!
I owe you one.
Take it!
Crumble!
I'm only getting started!
Be still!
Let's keep our...
Между другото, лоу трябва да бъде сменен, според мен.
Eyes on the prize. Little help!
Take this! I see one, eh?
Reload!
In a bind?
Dance in the wind!
Ready to go!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
For my lord!
By the power of water!
Kisara!
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Blah 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 magic!
It's always too strong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my
guest! Shine! Radiant Drive! Double regeneration! Regenerate!
Air thrust!
Allow me to help you.
I'm only getting started.
Eternal devastation!
Do it!
Tear!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
A comfortable win.
Huh? What's this thing? Is it just me, or does it look like the one we ran into back in Revile, или както да се да... Hold on, this one's actually made of astral energy. It might be one of Almedria's traps. Crap, so what do we do? If I manipulate the astral energy, I could get rid of it. Maybe. I'll just have to give it a shot.
That went well.
Absorb.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Да, ама няма.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
A new melody!
Eternal devastation!
By the power of water!
Eternal
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Magna Ray! Dance in the wind! Gemini
Eternal
on water!
devastation!
Do it!
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Take it!
Lightning
You're
down!
mine.
Too fast!
Stand back.
Eternal
I'll
devastation!
trip it up.
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Dazzle! Hurricane Thrust!
Radiant Pierce!
Elusive
Rising
deity!
Phoenix!
Prepare to be
You're mine!
seized!
Arctic Waterfall!
Dance
do
in the
it,
wind!
Matt.
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Добре.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Мирку. Добре.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dance in the wind! Radiant
Burn it! Elusive deity!
Will this help?
Rotating pile driver.
Take down their defenses.
Healing circle. More where that came
You're
from.
mine.
Water.
This Thanks.
Dragon Fury. Burning.
Negative
Internal devastation.
Evil. In here.
I can handle it.
Freeze laser. I'll be saving this one.
I can carve
The
through
enemy
armor.
wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that. First aid.
Dragon swarm.
More where that came from. Reload.
I'm ready.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Water.
My
Hear
turn.
my call.
It's on.
Coming through.
Окей, тук ги размазах.
Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Raging More where that came from. By the power of
Eternal
water.
devastation. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Тука направо ги размазах.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Try harder.
Let the marksman handle
Dragon
this.
swarm.
Take this!
Lunar blast.
Eternal devastation.
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
Air
You're mine.
Radiant pierce. I'll heal you all. Do it.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Окей. Obelisk Blade, любимата ми анимация, сигурно.
Anything in armor is all mine! Don't suffer
Be
in
still.
silence!
Soaring light sphere. Hurricane
I'm only
thrust.
getting started.
Hurricane Thrust определено трябва да почне с него.
Take this.
Not so fast!
By the power of
I'm ready.
Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Лошо. Почти изпуснах комбото. Но не съм.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Take this.
Charge Millennium.
I'll grind you into dust!
Dragon swarm.
I never miss. I'll have to take my revenge on you. Annihilation.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
On your knees!
You're mine.
Waterfall.
Rising Falcon.
Hear me. Freeze laser.
Being interrupted.
Piercing.
I'm ready.
Now.
Let us take to
I'll
the
be
front!
saving this one.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Yo!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Got you now.
It's time!
Reload. Lightning off. Raging
It's on.
Now
you'll see what I can do.
Here's evil.
Crush.
Friend. You'll have no reason.
The rebel.
In here.
Dragon swarm.
Monster pile.
Eternal devastation. Not today.
Lunar blast. This works.
Hurricane thrust.
Hope this works.
Here I come.
Reload. Lightning can heal you all.
Dragon swarm.
Blood!
Dazzle.
Here goes.
Bloody howling! Beckons into everlasting dark!
Take this.
Negative gate!
Йоу! Развихри се нашия човек.
You're mine. You're
Begin!
finished.
You're
Can
mine!
this work?
I'll grind you into
On your
dust!
knees. Here I come.
This one's mine.
On your knees!
Dazzle.
Where are you going?
Tear. Soaring light
Dance in
spear.
the wind.
You're mine.
Back into the front. Light astral. Dance in the wind.
Dragon swarm.
Sleep now.
Present flash!
You're mine.
Hear my call.
Scream bathed in blood!
Bloody
Bloody howling!
Freeze lancer.
Eternal
Raging
devastation. I'll teach you
In
ready.
here. Lightning.
Try harder.
Pile.
Now.
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Dragon swarm. Dazzle. This one's all mine.
Lightning condense.
Lightning
Thunder
thrust.
blade. Now for
Searing gale.
And again. Back into the fray.
Elusive deity!
Take this.
Rotating pile
I'll
driver!
heal you all. Now.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Вау!
We're still standing. Barely.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from.
Access
This
key.
is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
It's like an access code, but key. Окей, lower level. Знам, че не е там, но се тая. Или пък е там.
Get lost!
No escape!
Heal! Not in your dreams!
Crush! Eternal devastation!
It's a duel of the
Soaring
options!
spear!
Air thrust! Now Photon!
You're flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sleep
See
now!
ya. Can you take care of them?
No sooner than done!
This!
Dragon swarm! Be still!
Lunar blast! The water
Soaring
will
light
be
spear!
now!
Here I come!
Rending you up.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
A scream
My
bathed
turn.
in blood.
Hear my
Rending
call!
you up.
Here goes!
Soaring light spear!
Glacial spear!
Hurricane thrust! Not a chance!
Thunder
Hurricane
field!
thrust!
Not in your dreams!
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Claw! Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
И тази битка беше добра.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Посъбрах доста гелчета. Добре.
Coming through.
Glacial spear!
Seismic
Where are
rupture!
you going?
You picked the wrong fight! Damn it!
Here's
I
the
won't
healing
show
arm.
you any mercy!
Now you'll learn!
Damn it! Dragon!
Now!
Negative gate!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
I'll
My
heal you
turn.
all! One more!
Crush!
One last one! Healing circle! Thank
Eternal
you.
devastation!
Hey, that...
Severing wing!
Reload!
Hurricane
Seismic
thrust!
rupture!
Annihilation!
Hurricane
Hear
thrust!
me! Flame of fury!
Captivity!
Rising coming through!
Ой,
Ha!
Крип силата е тегъв противник в принцип.
Scarlet Inferno!
Исторически ни е много тегъв.
No further!
Eternal devastation!
I'll heal you all!
Dragon swarm!
Raging storm!
Take
Healing circle!
Eternal devastation!
Purge malevolence! Searing flame! Reload! Freeze
Will this
lancer!
help?
Eternal
Dance in the wind!
devastation!
Sealed!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Sealed!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Glacial spear! Pierce the evil!
Here I come!
Arctic water!
So you clamor for my true power?
Here's the healing arm!
You're mine!
Anything in armor is all mine! Seismic rupture!
I'll fix
More
you
death on the wind!
Recover!
Crush!
On your knees.
Eternal devastation!
Sealed and red!
Air
Hey, more where that came from!
Bathed in blood.
Radiant
Now you see what I can do! Bloody
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Flame of fury!
This one's mine.
Eternal devastation!
I'll fix you up!
Не!
Recover!
I owe you one! Crush! Dragon swarm!
Sleep
Here I
now!
come!
Magna ray! Not on my watch!
Crush!
Annihilation in the wind! Will this help? I can do it!
Can't
This
get
isn't
out of
looking
this.
good!
Bojan, let me help! First aid!
There е.
Captivity!
Lightning
Eternal
orb!
devastation!
Catapult!
Lightning condemned!
Be
Lunar
still!
protection!
Soaring light
Lunar
spear!
blast!
Hurricane thrust! Rising falcon!
Now!
Double him! In an instant! Impact cross!
Ой. Тия са тегавина.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Винаги като ги срещнем са тегавина. Magic
Thus our
Emblem.
strength yet grows.
White
This
Cloak.
looks nice and tough.
Little help!
Radiant light!
First aid!
I can't heal you forever.
Can't be swirled!
It's go time!
Allow me to help you. These ones can run rings around us.
Here I come! It's over!
Не минаха в Наруто, да. Аз си го мислех като някаква заигравка с One Piece, да кажем.
This one's mine.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Purge malevolence. Sleep now. This one's mine.
You're finished!
I'll be saving
Eternal
this one.
devastation! Catapult! Tear!
Hurricane thrust!
Here I come!
Flare tornado!
It's over!
Now or never.
Confiscated.
I'll grind you into dust.
It's over! Eternal devastation!
Rotating pile.
Be still! Tear! Goodwill!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Ой, то път накрая добре.
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
There's a Zoogle in a cage.
I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
If it's not...
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here.
If it's not being sicked on intruders, maybe it's Almedria's pet or a lab rat. The improved endurance experiment was a success. Lord Almedria will be most pleased. Her lordship is rather taken with this Zoogle. The entire lab was almost fired over.
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluba Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
I won't forgive you!
I'll smash you! My shield
Can't get out of this!
That may prove a thorn in our side.
got you now! Be still! Got flyers!
I've got them! Let a marksman handle it!
Strike!
Sleep now!
All yours! We're not finished!
An
astral art?
That's my cue! The healing art!
Shut him down! Eternal devastation!
Water! Hear my call! I'll be saving this one! Frost and Ren!
On your
Be still!
I'm ready! Piercy! Astral energy!
Разкарахме
Say
единия.
no more!
Here, let me help!
Not a chance!
Не съм... така... Не ми е пресен Star Wars.
Do it like that! Crush!
I never miss!
Dragon
Lightning
form!
orb!
Here I
Purge
come!
malevolence!
Crush!
Undead waterfall!
Come back,
Green
Will!
nightmare! Back into the fray! Annihilation!
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning control!
Everlasting darkness.
Searing
Hear me!
gale!
Flame
Negative
of fury!
gate.
Burning
On
strike!
your knees.
Crush!
I'll
Take
heal
this.
you all! Not on my watch!
Your fixer!
Armor won't save you!
On your knees!
Supernova!
Any more of this and I'll burn
Hey,
out!
that... Thank you.
Прецакахме комбото почти.
Why you...
It's weekend law! Demons descend!
Рип.
Flashing fang!
Ой.
What is it, Hoodle? You want to go back?
Animal intuition, perhaps?
There's no way this equipment is part of the ship. There must be more experiments going on here. Къде е това, което светка, бе? Явно е хоукс. Ами, явно не е било, ама... Няма ли се уморят? Явно не.
No choice. Take this.
Lightning condemns. Into the jungle. Mega ray.
Strike. Crush.
Photon flash. Radiant light. Pierce. Wind after energy.
Dragon swarm.
Radiant light.
on the wind.
Hurry. I'm
not done.
In here. Primed and ready. I'll be saving.
Where are you going?
Take that. Strike.
Ready and ready.
Soaring light sphere. Tear.
Sweet dreams.
Damn it. It's too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Hurricane thrust.
Arc field.
Can you take it?
Lightning orb.
You're mine.
Do it. Lock.
Delete the shit.
Descend. Flashing fang.
Delete the shit.
Healing arts take their toll on the user, you know.
Ah, right. Want a rest?
Добре, тука имаше шефче. Sure. Lonely Zyugo.
Go no further.
You're mine.
Glacial spear.
You pick
In a bind.
Hit.
Can you take it?
Raging cascade. Lancer.
Dragon swarm.
Hitting pile driver.
Hurt.
Eternal devastation.
Arctic waterfall.
Dragon
Freeze.
swarm.
Lunar corruption.
You're
Lunar
finished.
blast.
Tempest.
Crush.
Elusive deity.
Soaring.
I'm ready.
Chill.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Ой.
Step back. This one's all law.
Трябва ми по-добър начин да се възстановявам.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Yep.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to... I have a bad feeling about this.
Bring him down! Now you see what I can do!
Tempest. You're finished.
Tempest Blazer.
Release!
Photon flash.
I'm going in. Now you come.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
You're mine.
Wind. Freeze Lancer. Sleep now. I'll be saving this one. Searing flame. Where are you going?
Hurricane.
Here I come. You're mine. Watch and weep. Seal.
Here I come.
More for the stockpile.
Stalagmite.
Searing flame. Reload.
It's over! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Спестихме цялото сипи на света. Спестихме цялото сипи на света, човек.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
That equipment should come in handy.
Абе, ако дам... Интересно ми е какво ще стане, ако изляза от тази крепост.
What's with that shining foe over?
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me! You're too much! No escape! Ready and clear!
И пак изхабиха цялата енергия.
Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life?
Here I
Take
go!
this! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Dance in the wind!
All yours!
In here! More for the stockpile!
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
More where that came from!
Eternal devastation engulfs you! I'm ready!
Xion, astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Do it!
Not a chance! Lightning
One
thrust!
last
Hurricane thrust! Its armor's
Can't
too
get out
strong!
of this!
Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
Water, here primed and ready!
Eternal devastation!
Here! Flame and fury! Now!
Captivity!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Пак изхабиха енергията.
What is it, Hoodle? You want to go back?
Animal intuition, perhaps? We seem to have come...
Out of our way!
You're mine! I see one, eh?
Strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! I never miss!
It's on! Lightning thrust!
You think that shield will save you?
Rebels! Stop them! Take this! It's not!
Lunar corruption! Malevolence!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Far enough! In here!
Armor won't save you!
More for
My
the
shield
stockpile!
devastation!
Dance in the wind! In here!
I'm not
Healing
done!
circle!
Thanks.
I'll be saving
Защо
this one.
хабим
Annihilation!
маната пага е булга?
Radiant pierce!
A
Eternal
scream bathed in
devastation!
blood,
Lunar
rending you
corruption!
apart!
Raging storm!
Eternal
This one!
devastation!
Gemini
Dragon
Alpha!
swarm!
Take this!
Radiant pierce!
Severing wind!
Now!
Hurricane thrust! Soaring light spear! Rising falcon!
Begin!
On your knees!
Annihilation! Close one! Magna ray! Light astral
Take
energy!
it!
Condemn!
Eternal devastation!
Rending you apart!
Ready and raring!
Bloody howling!
I'm not done!
First aid! Lightning orb!
Air pressure! Hurricane thrust!
Radiant pierce!
Crush!
Lightning orb! Hear me! Flame of fury! Here I come!
You're mine!
Elusive deity!
Glacial spear!
Here I come!
Pierce evil!
I'll teach you where!
Raging
Searing
storm!
gale!
Celestial heaven!
You're mine!
Sighted! You're
Be
mine!
still!
Begin! Does it hurt?
Searing gale! Come quietly! Dragon swarm!
Raging cascade! This one's mine!
Crush!
In a bind?
Take this!
By the power
Eternal
of blood in your
devastation!
dreams!
I'm ready!
Shield!
This ends now!
Okay.
Consider yourself finished!
I lack the energy for healing arts.
I'll like some too. But you assholes spend it all.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Lightning contest!
Yeah! Eternal...
Lunar corruption!
I'll grind you into dust!
Water!
Dragon swarm!
Magna ray! Radiant storm!
Eternal devastation! Lightning thrust!
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Inherited!
Burn!
I'm only getting started!
Crush!
Gemini Aqua!
Here I come! We're not finished!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Take this!
Lightning!
It's over!
Searing flame! Reload! Gemini Aqua!
Try harder!
It's time.
Can't be whirl! By the power of
Eternal
water!
devastation!
I'll face you.
Searing flame! Reload! Radiant! I'm out of ammo! Celestial hammer!
Няма такива.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Така, къде е точно худал? 100% е тука. Добре.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Предмет. Също така трябва да видя дали имам за крафтване нови предмети. Може би не е зле да взема да харча парите си по-отговорно в това отношение. И ще се оправят нещата в битките. Въпросът е дали мога да се софтлокна, ако изляза с телепорт от тази крепост. Имам чувство, че има някакъв шанс да се софтлокна. Защо бих е друг въпрос. Най-малкото за любопитството бих пробвал е така. Добре. KO Prevention. Идеален скил, отдавна го чакам.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shot?
This one will be difficult to predict.
You've got spirit. No further. You're finished.
Грешния гад, нали? Нямам идея как се смени само на...
You'll pay for what you did. I never miss.
Here I come. Eternal devastation.
Being interrupted.
Dance in the wind.
I'm ready. Doubling in an instant.
Okay.
Impact cross.
Here's a healing arc.
Now. Tear.
Dance in the wind.
Searing gale.
Air thrust.
Come on.
Light astral
Dragonade with
form.
the earth.
Hear my
Here I come.
A scream bathed in blood.
Eternal devastation. Ignite. Howling.
Freeze lancer.
Dragon
Sealed.
swarm.
Here's a healing arc. This one. First
Here I
aid.
come.
Here goes. More where that
Captivity.
came from. Water. Hear my call.
Here I come. It's over.
Rage eruption.
Here I come.
Eagle rage.
Fire up.
Eternal devastation. You're mine. Dragon swarm.
Arctic waterfall.
Okay.
Step back. This one's all law.
Така... По 800 някъде са тия. Има ли някакъв нов скил? Shockwave Slash 0. Много ресурс отива.
Get lost.
Here I come! Engaging! I can carve through armor! My shield! Something there! Dragon swarm! Prepare to be sealed!
Water! More with
We're not finished! You're mine! I'm ready!
Raise the lightning! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Вау, добре.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Когато схванеш комботата, нещата стават доста по...
What's this thing?
Лесни.
This one will be difficult to predict.
No further.
You're finished! It's
Astral energy!
Captivity.
Mega ray! In here! This one's mine! Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Super.
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
By the power of water! Raging storm!
Eat dirt!
More with that
Negative gate! Crush! I'm ready! Dueling! In an instant!
Супер, супер.
Impact cross!
Когато хванеш нещата с комботата, нещата се получават
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
идеално, бих казал. Бих искал бил малко парички и ресурси за апгрейди. Много бързо взеха да вървят колбичките. Гелчета да де. това не е добре. Тази битка също така няма да е лесна. Сега ясно е, че...
They really don't survive. Armor won't save you. Do it, Leon. Astral energy, full throttle. Go. Purge.
My turn.
Waterfall.
Rising.
Bloody hell.
Dragon
Our arts are being interrupted.
Shockwave.
Ready to go.
Can you take it?
What? Lunar
I'm in your
corruption.
debt. I'll face you.
Gemini
Now or never.
Coming through.
Добре.
Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Shine, radiant light.
Regenerate. Annihilation.
Dragon
Here
form.
goes. Malevolent.
Much obliged.
Waterfall.
Will this help?
In here.
Crush. Do as I say.
I'll be saving
Try
this
harder.
one.
My turn.
Healing
Crush.
circle. The waters of creation. Here I come.
In a bind.
Here I come.
Glacial
Here
spear.
goes.
Pierce the evil.
Dragon form. Eat dirt. You won't make a fool of me.
I never miss. Raging storm. More with that
Dragon form.
Here. Flawless flight. Do it. Law. Demons descend.
Къде е големия?
It's go time.
Радвам се, че ни остави за малко.
Dragon
Not
form.
on my watch.
Benediction
I can carve through armor.
Lunar corruption. By the power of water.
Take this. Eternal
Lunar
devastation.
corruption.
Lunar
Lunar
form.
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic fission!
Окей.
Catapult!
Shockwave flash.
Lunar corruption. Dance in the wind. Lunar blast. Air. I'm on
Hit on.
Mega ray.
Shockwave flash.
Flame. Reload.
Another incantation ruined!
The tempest engulfs you.
Here.
Do you require a
I'll
hand?
heal you all.
No further!
Dragon form. Shockwave flash.
Beckon into everlasting
Sleep
darkness.
now. There.
Negative
Burn in hell. I owe you one.
Green
Shockwave flash.
Gemini
rending you
Aqua.
apart! Bloody howling!
Take this.
Raging
You're
cascade.
finished.
Gemini Aqua. In here. Here's primed and ready. I'll be saving this
Any
one.
more of this and I'll burn out.
Back into the fray.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
There.
Just
And
as well,
again.
I'm here to
Mega
stop
ray.
it.
Lunar light. More with that came from.
Heal! Now you see what I can do! He who
Damn,
prepares is free from
Mega
regret.
ray.
Crush.
Light acid raging
I'll
cascade.
blind you into dust!
Where are you going? Not on my
Elusive deity!
It's on.
Rotating
Here,
here.
lady.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon
Not
see about
today.
that.
Eternal devastation.
Captivity!
Hurricane thrust.
Does it hurt?
Can
Take
we
this!
here?
No further!
Celestial hammer.
Shockwave flash.
Lightning.
Shockwave flash.
Tempest engulfs you!
Run, motherfucker, run.
Here. Raging storm.
Rending you a bloody howling!
Ready to go. Annihilation. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning strike.
Glacial
Try
spear.
harder.
Pierce the evil.
Окей.
Dragon form.
Ready.
Kisara.
Това беше избягването на вечерта. Това беше доджа на вечерта.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Yep. Айде.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
Това да израснат крила ще е нещо, което най-малко ще ме изненада. Красива гледка, между другото. Anyway.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Да не би да има някаква сова. Аз за нещо такова се оглеждах, ама... Сега асансьора дали мистериозно ще ме пусне на горния етаж?
The way this key's been placed. It's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Интересно ми е вярно дали ще мога да се софтблокна. И дали ще е софтблок? Какво става, ако сега реша, че искам се телепортирам тука?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Кораба все още е тука. Естествено. Окей, да. Добре, това е добре.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Така. Време е да си оправя екипировките и мизериите.
We've reached our destination.
Long sword. I mean... Ignis Roar. По-добре е явно да не ги захвърлям тия предмети. Старите. Или пък, те я знам. Feline Bastion.
Have you guys checked your...
Кои мога да крафна четворка? Wind и Earth Damage намалени. Magic Emblem. Elemental Attack. Max Health Point Increased Aggro. Elemental Defense. Pierce. Grit. Swift Resist. Това е доста добре, между другото. За мен става сякаш. И сега как ще го енхансна. Окей. Този път съм много доволен.
Equipment lately?
Като цялата система за крафтинг и тем подобни работи е много добра. Warrior Emblem. Resisting, ето го. Намалява ми атаката, ма се тая. Ще оставя атаката на нашия човек. Той имаше Warrior Emblem вече. Grit Emblem и въпреки това го разцепват наша пичага. Лоу. Шест пъти Orange Gel.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I mean, do you see any other options? Strategy. Какво значи ес и какво значи ти? Ес беше в началото, така че предполагам, че те ще е по-добро.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Come back anytime. KO Prevention е може би най-добрия вариант и за нея.
We've reached our destination.
Как точно е светло... има дупка, добре. Тъкво се чуе как точно е светло под земята, той има дупка, окей. Запазваме и продължаваме напред.
Sharp, we're going in.
Спром да скипна враговете, няма как да стане. Окей! Kind sir.
Coming through.
Fire in the hole!
Eternal devastation! Fire support! Support! Mission!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Eternal devastation! Burn in hell!
Raging cascade!
Elusive
Be
deity.
still!
Seal!
Hurricane
Here's the healing orb for the
Release
Bandai
them!
line!
Dragon swarm!
Reload!
Damn it!
He's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Razor Cyclone!
Here, let me help.
We're not finished!
First
I
aid!
owe you one. Catapult! Great! Next!
Lightning
My turn!
Blast!
This one's all mine!
Thunderblade!
Crawl down!
Engulfs you.
Counter! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Левел 3. Доста по-силни сме цялостно, сякаш. Ами... Левел 4, окей. Имам достъп и до там. Вървиш ляво, бъдеш здрав.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come!
Take
Now
this.
you'll learn!
Lunar Corruption!
Dragon
Raging
swarm!
Storm!
I'll grind you into dust.
Nothing gets by me!
Razor Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burn
Anything in armor is all mine.
We're not finished!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Not so fast.
It's over!
Gale Force! Lunar Corruption! Now! That's my astral energy!
Say no more.
Now!
I'll face
Here I
you.
come!
You're mine.
Be still!
Here I
Something
come!
like spear!
Rending you
Take it!
Dance in the wind!
Shockwave
Seal!
slash!
Searing flame! Reload the stockpile!
Shockwave Slash е извънредно бърз скил.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
И виждам много спам. До толкова, че измести редовния ми спам скил. В лицето на... Какъв Destruction беше, не мога да сетя. Така. Къде има предмет, бе, Дейва? Като цяло мислех да тръгна там в началото, после ми се видя с едно друго място на картата. Orange Gel е страхотен предмет.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Bring him down! Now you see what I can do!
Wind astral energy!
Crush! Fire support! You're finished!
Oh,
Radiant, I never miss!
Elusive deity! Lightning pile driver! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
My turn!
Sighted.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Elusive deity!
Here's a healing
Rotating pile driver!
Arctic waterfall!
I'll face you! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A scream! My
And
turn!
again!
Hurricane thrust!
Stuffed up!
Rising
Annihilation!
Falcon! No escape!
Magna Ray!
Shockwave flash! Stalagmite!
Gale Force! Radiant Pierce! Lightning Condemned! Radiant Pierce! Now!
No escape!
Frozen!
Hammer!
От Shockwave Slash не можеш да излезеш нормален удар обаче. На практика не можеш да запазиш комбото и излезеш нормален удар.
Everyone hanging in there?
Супер бавно е. Knight's Armor. Добре, партията определено се подсили от тия глупости.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Vandal Dragon.
Not
In a
today!
bind, anything in armor is all mine! Can you take it?
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt!
Elusive deity! Exploit the enemy's weakness!
Not on my watch! Magna Ray!
You're
If it's
mine!
in the sky, it's mine! Waterfall!
I'll smash you!
Freeze Lancer! Reload!
I'll grind you into dust!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine.
Air Thrust! Light Astral!
Will this help?
Take this!
Into
Now,
everlasting
while it's
dark.
reeling!
Take it down.
Dragon Swarm!
On your
Bring it
knees!
to the fray.
Gale Force! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning
Aircraft
Strike! Dance in the wind! Pierce the evil
Shine!
field!
Radiant light!
Freeze Lancer!
Regeneration! Do you require a hand?
Crush!
Can't get out of this!
Wind Astral
Dragon
Energy!
Swarm!
Don't
More
suffer
with
in
Lunar
silence.
Corruption!
Shockwave Flash!
Here's Lunar Blast! Here's the Dance in the wind! In here! Magna Ray! Lower the sun!
Направо го разчухме.
Dragon Swarm!
Art sealed!
Eternal
Gale
Devastation!
Force!
Bathe
More
in
with that
blood.
wind form!
Rending you apart!
Confiscated!
Bloody! Another incantation ruined!
There! One more! Dance in the wind!
Lightning Thrust!
Air
It's
Thrust!
showtime!
Bathe in
I'm
blood!
only getting
Rending you
started!
apart! Bloody howling! Now you see what I can do!
Eternal Devastation!
everlasting
It's
Hear
on!
my call! Thunder Field!
You're mine!
Glacial spear.
Here's the
Shockwave
evil!
Flash!
Aqueous Surge! Freeze
Benediction
Lancer!
light!
Let the marksman handle this.
Heal!
Hey, that shield! Now! Magna Ray! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Shockwave Slash е... Ебати скила.
A hard-won victory.
Брутален спам.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Скандален спам видя Shockwave Slash. Нали така се казваше? Да, 56 пъти съм го каснал, а го сложих преди никакво време. Това естествено ще забави основните ми скилове с тяхното развитие, но това да ми е проблема.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Двете заедно би било катастрофа. Сайдо questo.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
Окей. Интересно ми е дали ще успея да я бия. На този етап вече съм разколебан в себе си.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal!
Okay.
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Take this!
Break your games! Lunar blast!
Rotating pile driver!
Be still!
Begin! Rotating pile driver!
Water power! Sealed! Lunar I'll be saving this one! The water's a Sealed! Ready!
Elusive
Eternal
deity!
devastation!
By the power!
Rotating pile driver!
Dazzle!
Have some fun.
Burn!
Not in your dreams!
Oj,
Here I come!
Elusive deity!
bräck mig lite.
Rotating pile driver!
Dazzle!
Light astral energy!
Lightning!
Healing
Soaring light spear!
Bending you up! Bloody heavy steel! In a bind?
Glacial Fool!
Here I come!
Всичко иска да има.
You're mine!
Tempest!
Here goes! More where that
I
came
can
from!
carve through armor!
Dance in the...
Опашката ли му е слабото място?
Elusive deity!
Burning strike! Glacial Spear! This one's mine! I never miss! More!
Benediction light!
Dragon swarm!
In here!
Heal!
Shit's on!
Lunar blast!
Burn in hell!
Stay away! Lightning orb!
Lightning thrust!
Bloody howling! Beckons into everlasting
Thank you.
Negative gate!
Far enough!
Дано не се спусне скоро.
You're mine!
Ready! Power of water!
Eternal devastation! Dragon
Can't get out of this!
Lightning thrust!
Glacial Spear!
Tear!
Pierce the evil!
Hurricane thrust! I won't lose. Not now, not ever. I owe you one.
Raging storm! Pierce! Flawless flight!
Be still! Hurricane thrust!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Определено има подобрение.
Shattering of pieces! Attack!
Healing! I'll be saving this one.
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
О, то смях
Be
наистина.
still! Hurricane thrust!
Negative gate!
Soaring light
Forgive me.
spear!
This is my fault.
Burn in hell!
Green bathed blood.
Brimming with
Eternal
hatred.
devastation!
Bloody
Let them know what
Soaring
to
light
do.
spear!
I never miss!
I'm ready.
Benediction light.
I still got some fight left.
No! Can't end it!
То път аз ще взема лайф ботъла.
Prepare to be sealed.
Take it!
Have some fun.
Eternal devastation!
Take this.
Gemini Aqua! Heal Force!
May
I'll
smite
show
with
them
light
that.
and run.
Healing Circle!
Try harder! Now! Here I
Resonate
come!
with the earth.
Eternal devastation!
Лошо.
Lightning condemned! Thunder Blade!
Dance for me.
Heal.
Freeze Lancer!
I can carve through armor.
What
Gale
foolishness.
Force! I'll heal you all!
Е, вау.
I can't heal you forever!
You should heal me for some time at least.
Lunar
Eternal
Corruption!
devastation!
Water Astral Energy!
Soaring light spear! Hurricane thrust! Here I come!
Raging Storm!
Right for me.
Light Astral Energy! Healing Circle!
I'm in your debt.
Slaughter them.
Let the marksman handle this! Light
Prepare to be
Astral Energy!
Eternal devastation! Burn!
Take this.
How dare you?
Reflect the light.
Lightning thrust!
They smite with black and flame.
Hurricane thrust! Here I come!
By the power of water!
On run.
It's go time.
Healing arm! First aid! Hey, that... Water, hear my
I
call!
can carve through armor. The tempest and don't
Dance for me.
Верно.
I'm out! Here I'm all stocked up! Photon Blast! Raging Cascade! Burn up! Ready!
know your
Late.
Double leap! In an instant! Impact cross!
I'll face you.
Slave.
Prepare to be sealed.
Reload!
No further.
Take that! I'll heal you all! Raging
Eternal
Cascade!
devastation! They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her.
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
Dragon Swarm!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away!
Hurricane let the marksman handle
You
this.
will
Soaring
suffer!
Light Spear! Take this!
Into the shadows!
Bathed
Dragon
in blood.
Swarm! Be
Arcade
still!
Bloody
Soaring
I
Light
never
Spear!
miss!
No escape!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind! You all! See
from my true power!
Lightning Thrust!
Healing circle!
That looks bad.
Wits about you people!
Terror!
Hear me!
Hurricane Thrust!
Bathed in blood.
Ready to go!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Freeze Lancer!
Negative
Chaotic disaster!
They smite!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! Thank you. Healing circle! Just here
Is this it?
Кога бягам? О, фак, то тък му свърши, човек.
Freeze Lancer! I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Any
Thing in armor is all mine!
Regenerate.
Not
I still got some fight. I'm only getting
Another
started.
incantation ruined.
Annihilation!
Cancel!
Healing!
I can carve through armor!
Raging cascade! Glacial spear!
It's on!
Here's evil!
Be still! Burn in hell!
Radiant light!
Eternal
I
damnation!
never miss!
Regenerate.
Here's
Eternal
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friends!
Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance to the wind! Sleep now! Here's a healing arc!
Try harder!
dust.
Not a chance!
First
I
aid!
owe you one! Dragon Swarm!
No rest for the
Lightning
wicked.
arrow! Flare! Burning!
On your knees! I'm not!
Leave the new lease on life!
Take this!
Bathed in blood.
Eternal devastation!
Тука някъде трябва да... То не знам какво да лекувам сега. Heavy 3-те, окей.
This should do it!
Air coming! Flame!
Това беше грешка.
Take this! Elusive deity!
Can't get out of this.
Eternal devastation!
Can't be
Be
happening!
still! You'll pay for that!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished glory with light.
Eternal devastation!
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine! You're finished!
Моля се да устискам за ресурси.
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Thanks!
Back into the fray!
Yeah, but you are not around.
Annihilation!
Goodwill!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down!
No.
I'll end you!
Goodwill!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Yo. Мачка, бе!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down?
What?
Oh no, Sharingan from AliExpress.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
Test subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
То шлем беше очевидно, човек. Astral energy charging almost complete. Output stable. Standing by. Трябва да е с гласа от Subnautica. Astral energy charging almost complete. Output stable. Standing by. Само че трябва да има металическата нотка. The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in process. If you want to see your home again, you have to do a good job here, 1273. Да, шлема е това, което му е спирал болката. Can't you Danans figure out where to go on your own? Or are you so stupid you managed to get lost in a tiny place like this? You have a job to do. Now do it. Return to your position. В крайна сметка съм Данец. Daddy hasn't come home lately, so I decided to come to visit him. But they won't let me go any further. It's not fair. I hope he finishes his work soon, so I can see him. Hoots. Oh, it's you, 1273. Or should I say Sovereign? You don't understand how much time and effort we've investigated to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. Да, шлема е още отдавна съзнае, че е това, което му спира спомените, но за болката не знаехме, че е така. Имаше лойка. Another one bites the dust. Remember 1273, you're our only success story. Do not let our hard work and research go to waste at any cost. I'm really don't give a fuck about your success story. Да, това си е бая каска, да има. Шакото пасти да еде. The harvester we deployed on Dana is functioning as intended. It's gathering astral energy and transmitting it to Lenegis. I've spent a lot of long days keeping a close eye on things, but soon that work will finally be over and I can get back to my little girl. A Danan test subject is our sovereign, eh? I expect you to carry out your functions without falling apart like the others, understand? I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you are nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. И ти си пичага, ама... Looking at the statistics, a subject's biological sex appears to have almost no bearing on the rate of success and failure. Almost no. Това е just to be safe фразата. Научната just to be safe фраза. is this the test subject, man? Wow, it looks like just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? You aren't allowed to pass here, Donna. Be patient and wait until preparations for the ceremony are complete. Test subject 1273. You are not authorized to enter this room. Return to your position and wait for the ceremony to begin. Answers. Where are they? To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we've managed to assemble Sovereign and Maiden ready for the ceremony after all. But seeing you make it all the way today has put my fears to rest.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
Ce ne беше това? It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change into our outfits, then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm so sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to do and get this thing over with. Right. Fashion, Lie?
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
Нямам никаква идея какво стана.
Wait, please. Wait,
Адо? Здравей, Адо.
What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
Rip the dream.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Който вдигал точки на Флейминг Сорда. Това е състоятелен диалог, Алфен. Or should I say Adol Кристин? Естествено, че го взема пак. Това е от тези моменти в игрите, които те карат да осъзнаеш колко яко е нещо, което си имал, но в интерес на истината то не е чак толкова яко, колкото...
Niori. Shion. Damn it.
Тридцать първи левел. Окей, да. Това е скриптирана битка. Това е скриптирана битка. Обещавам ви. Или пък не.
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm! Eternal devastation! Crush! Be still! It's on! Eternal devastation! Crush! Dragon swarm! Eternal devastation! Rising Falcon! Crush! Crush!
Абе, знаете ли какво? Скриптирана, не скриптирана не ме интересува.
Eternal devastation! This should do it!
Благодаря.
You picked the wrong fight!
Вау! Жалък.
Eternal devastation!
How the mighty have fallen.
Eternal devastation! Crush! Crush! Dragon swarm! Eternal devastation! I'm not... Dazzle! Here I come! You're finished! I'm not done! Eternal devastation! Shockwave slash!
Абе, не е скриптирана, ама...
Dragon swarm! Crush! Strike! Here I come! Eternal devastation! Crush! Crush! No escape!
Определено има цел да е показно.
You're finished!
Определено има цел да е показно.
Alvin?
Хълъпа.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from. Thistleim.
Fuck.
Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
В East Olsen.
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Ринуел и Дохалим. Holy Lance.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
He might be. 100% совата е назаде някъде. Не е 100%, ама... Много малко проценти вече. Много е анемичен горки алфен човек. Без меча... Здраво анемичен. Добра идея да влезем в водата при гадовете, които пускат електричество.
Our arts are being interrupted.
Eternal devastation!
Air thrust! If it hides, just bash it out again!
You picked the wrong fight!
Catapult!
Freeze Lancer!
Shockwave blast!
Sleep now!
I'm not stop!
I'll be saving this one!
Benedict
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Strike! Eternal! Shut him down! Hurricane thrust!
Lightning
Soaring
strike!
light spear!
Thunderblade! Now for
You're
something
mine!
special!
I'm ready!
Illuminate
Eternal
the dark!
devastation!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Lance!
You're mine!
Seismic rupture!
Crush!
Забравих, че не мога да натисна надолу, когато няма човек долу.
Devastation! You're mine!
Illuminate the
Can't get out of this!
Holy Glimmer!
Crush!
Holy
This
Lance!
one's all mine!
Benediction light.
Here I come!
Heal!
Thanks!
Стигаха бисипито, бе, брат!
Another incantation ruined.
You picked the wrong fight!
Benediction light.
Eternal devastation!
Lightning Orb!
Let us take to the
Стигаха
fray.
бисипито! Benediction.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Ти си Benediction.
Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Алфин с духа здраво, човек.
Probably.
Супер сдухан. Ебати емото.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Вижте го, човек. Вижте го. Кажете ми, че статуса му в Facebook не е I live in Spain, but the S is silent. В смисъл... Супер емо.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Худли-дудли. Къде ти е приятелчето? Хайде да видим сцената.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Четиримата гледаха се, но не са следили историята.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Sarah.
Listen. What you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Може би си мисля, че си тапунгер. Но, какво точно си мислят другите? Ще разберем следващия път. Който по всяка вероятност ще бъде следващата седмица. 31 часа и половина. Не е съвсем чисто време, но... Да. Ще проверя и сайт квестовете как вървят, как се справяме. Всъщност, това, което се случи сега в момента, ще ми дадат ли възможност да се телепортирам? Естествено. Не мога. Мамка му! Както е. Следващия път.